Hi, my name is Gigi Verrey, and I got fat. I wrote a book called Okay, So I'm Fat, and I talk about my journey into getting thin again. You know, the American life, or the American dream as they call it, could sometimes turn into the American nightmare. I met a great guy, and along with him came really cool baggage. Between us we had 3 boys. We also had homework, lacrosse, basketball, all of that. Dealing with the family, loving the family and the boys. Well, my husband and I got fat. So we worked on trying to figure out how to get thin. In about 2 years of research, I developed a way of cooking that allows you to eat almost everything except dairy, gluten, added sugar, and the things that bloat you up, make you fart, and feel pretty much crummy. The recipes are progressive, meaning you make one recipe one day, and the next day, and then the following day, they morph into 2 completely different recipes. I'm here today with my girlfriends, Gail and Susan, who are going to talk a little bit about their own experience and how Okay, So I Got Fat helped.
So good to be in Gigi's kitchen, which we love. I've known Gigi for about 20 years. I think you've known her almost as long. And I remember living next door to her and going to her house where she would make these fabulous meals out of nothing. I'm the first to admit that I am not a cook, although even I can make recipes in that book. But you've had some experience actually working with some of the recipes in that book.
Exactly, and you know, I am a pretty decent cook, and I'm vegetarian, so I've always had challenges, you know, in terms of finding recipes that are going to suit my diet as well as other people's diets. So I think for me, the most exciting thing was discovering at the age of 69 that I should not be eating bread after I read this book. I decided I would try it out since I had such a huge bread-based diet, and I just went for my regular checkup at my doctor's, and after 3 years of yelling at me, she absolutely was shocked and asked me what I had done because my triglycerides had dropped in half.
That's amazing.
Well, it's amazing at my age, and it's also amazing because I had tried other things. But just eliminating all this bread from my diet, which it was my one takeaway from this book, in addition to, you know, learning about the special dressing that was used in things, and verifying the fact that you can eat healthfully and do a variety of things with vegetables. My guess is I've added a couple of years to my life because my triglycerides are finally in a normal range. So thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and it's so exciting. And you know, as I mentioned in the book, I'm not a doctor, I'm not even a nutritionist, but if it worked on my DNA, Gail's DNA, why can't it work on your DNA? You know, just give it a try. Getting off bread can be difficult, but as long as you get off the bread for 80% of the time, the extra gluten, I know you're going to feel better.